I'm on fire.
James and Tommy. I'd have to burn myself doing it. If I could get immunity exchange, probably have to go with the fucking twin stack.
Oh, look at me. I bet you can't do it like me. Can't see me when I get on the ground. Game on, it's about to go down. A juke been shaking dollar. My moves make 'em run them up. I'm letting you know what's up. I got the party going up. A champion crown is here. I'm gonna get it anyway. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. Shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. But the rest of us love that sound.
Lisa
And we
Marie,
can just keep going round. I'm ready for another
I have a
round.
real hard time being loyal to that.
Go ahead, touch
It's
down like
killing
that.
me, you know, because that
Go
is
ahead,
not
touch
who
down
I
like
am.
that. Go ahead, touch down like that.
Think they'll be loyal to you?
I think I'm last. He picked his guard.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. We're in the second quarter as it's the Bears in control of the football. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
5-yard line. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Foles. Gonna look up here to Allen Robinson. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Foles with the completion there. You might remember he spent one season with the Rams in their final season in St. Louis, actually. That was 2015. Went 4-7 in 11 starts. But the Rams would go on to draft Jared Goff number 1 overall the following spring. On first down, it's Patterson, and he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. And the 28-yard
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. A play fake to Montgomery, now Foles. He'll let this fly deep for Quinn. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Trey Quinn that time, and it's 3rd down.
That's pretty nice to watch as he matched the route with the receiver and stayed right there, stuck to him like glue. Almost hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, helped force the incompletion.
The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Foles, and Robinson with a big catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Foles on target to Robinson for the Chicago first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
You went behind my back. You did this shit behind my back. That's right, I did. The same way you went behind my back. So,
Where's the gun?
2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And down he goes on the pressure for the Rams defense. Aaron Donald able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Foles. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
I know that halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. It's caught outright by Graham. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Chicago.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man is Quinn, he completes it. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brings up
fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Montgomery. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams' 20-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup.
Nice gain there by the 2nd-year runner out of Iowa State, David Montgomery, who often finishes his runs moving forward and knocking defenders back. He finished tied with Josh Jacobs for most carries by a rookie last year. But what the Bears need from him? Improve on his 3.7 yards per attempt. If he gets that up into the 4s, look out. He can control the game with his running.
First and
But remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and is much more successful as well.
He was a friend of mine. One of the friends to start with. That's what you should bring cheese in.
They'll run forward Montgomery. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown.
Chicago.
David Montgomery, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. It's good to make it 17-7. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taking it at the 3. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Over first and 10. At their own 26-yard.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 32 on the play.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
I can say this. If anyone is helping you out.
He'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down now, it's Henderson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30-yard line. On the delay, Jones. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. That'll be caught by Cup. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Combination of what he's got going in football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd down, it's Henderson. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams were able to get back within a touchdown. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie, the first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
more difficult attempt here from the 20. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession. He's been effective so far over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He was looking for Trey Quinn that time. But it'll be second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards to go.
Foles on the give to Montgomery. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Seven-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's just been looking for some space. You know, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
Don't take him till the end of the game.
Yeah, he put up a good fight, but he's He's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Complete to Robert Woods. It's a gain of...
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Sliding out of the pocket. And open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And get this with the Cup complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He was going right back to Cooper Kupp, but it's going to be 2nd down. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the Ravens who get the win at home. 28-23 was your final. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Kyler Murray leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting New York Giants. A 10-point victory in the end. 24-14, the final. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? Find out. We give it back to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Has a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Montgomery, the ball carrier.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Second down throw on target. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. This is another one.
This comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Down by Taylor Brown. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd down and 4. Foles. And left side here, it's Graham. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
It's a gain of 3.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he dropped at about the 11.